Hey you guys, how's it going? Got another m.o.a.b gameplay for you again today. This time it's with the KSG-12. Now this gun is awesome. That's it. That's the end of the commentary. Seriously though, this gun is freaking awesome, man. This is my favorite gun in the game, no question, hands down. This is the best gun for me in the game. I like this gun so much. I do not like this game so much. No, just joking. Yeah, look, I mean, you're going to see some cool stuff. You're going to see something today that you've never seen before on any other videos. I bet, I mean, like, I've staked my life on it. I've looked around on YouTube and stuff, and you don't see anybody using KSG the way me and Pwnsweet use it. Now, he told me about this in the first place, the reload cancelling, so you'll have a look. You'll see later on where I'll actually be shooting much faster than you should be able to shoot with a KSG-12, and that's by exploiting a little glitch with the reload cocking animation. You could do the same thing in Black Ops with a stakeout, where basically what you do, and this is what you do in this game as well, is you shoot, and then immediately after shooting you reload, and then immediately after reloading you cancel your reload by running. Occasionally it's tough to pull off. As far as I know, it can't be pulled off on the classic controller. You can only do it on the Wii MOAB, but I don't know that 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it can only be done on Wii MOAB, giving you just one extra advantage by using the Wii MOAB. And look, I mean, like, I know some of you guys have said, why don't you use classic controller? Well, I've said in the past, and I'll say it again, there's stuff that you just can't do on the classic controller Pro that you can on the Wii MOAB. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's just no reason to ever use classic controller because it's a disadvantage in every way. I really hate dual analog sticks as well. It's just an inferior way of playing the game. And I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've passed that. This is the day that the Wii MOAB sort of came out, and the day that this first person games came out on the Wii. So there's just no reason to use classic controller, and you know, this reload cancelling thing is just another reason not to use them either. So you can see there straight away, you basically can get sort of like the fire rate of the USAS with the KSG-12. Of course, the USAS doesn't have as good damage at longer range, so really, if you can master this reload cancelling on the KSG, then you basically make the USAS completely useless and worthless. The KSG just eclipses the USAS in every single way. So yeah, look, I mean, it's my favorite gun in the whole game, and like I said, you won't see anyone else doing this, just me and Pwnsweet basically. But you wait now, like, if you go back and have a look at some videos in the next couple of weeks or months, I'm sure as hell you'll see other players doing this now as well. Because it's just awesome. Like I said, it's hard to pull off. It takes skill. It's not easy. You know, you got to be real quick with the Wii MOAB, and there's just no FMG9 noob that's going to be able to just come along and do this stuff. You need to be good at the game, otherwise you can forget it. So yeah, look, I mean, other thing I wanted to talk about today was, and by the way, Pwnsweet is way better at this than I am. I've been sort of pretty slack in practicing it. I'm not as young and not as good as he is at this game when it comes to sort of really sort of technical stuff. He's always been better at that than I am. So yeah, you should see his videos when he uses this. He just goes nuts with it. He's shooting like way faster than should be possible. Probably like approaching striker speeds. So yeah, check that out. Check his video out as well. Sort of puts my video to shame a bit, but I'm getting better. I'm practicing. I'm going to get there eventually. It's just going to take a little while longer, I think. And that's because, another reason is because I haven't been able to play the game for as much as he's been playing it. He's got total play time a bit more than I have at the moment. Yeah, look, I mean, he's sort of put a few more hours into this game than I have, but like I said, he's just naturally better at doing this than I am. So it's going to take me a little while longer to get to his level, unfortunately. But I'll get there eventually. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was, I was thinking about recently, you know, like, I'm 28 years old, I play games, I'll probably play games for the rest of my life, hopefully. And yeah, I realized that, you know, there's not really many people around like me, I guess, that have really had the opportunity to play games for so long. I've sort of been playing games for 21 years or so, maybe 22 years now. And you know, I've really had the unique opportunity to see and experience and actually play through the evolution and the history of games. And, you know, I started out playing the Atari 2600, and after that, or sort of concurrently, I also played the NES. In Australia, they sort of were around at the same time, so yeah, I had a chance to play sort of both, and then from there we moved on to the SNES and N64 and so on. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that just haven't had that opportunity, haven't had that experience. Some guys, even some friends of mine, started out playing on even something as late as the PlayStation 1, and like some of you guys probably haven't even played that. So yeah, it's interesting. And I was thinking, you know, like also that sort of brought me to the next thought, and that was, well, I wonder what the first game I ever played was. Unfortunately, and I'm really sad, but I just can't actually remember what the first game I ever played was. And I wish I could. Would have been awesome. Or maybe even the first game I ever completed. I wish I could remember that. That would be awesome. Fortunately, Pwnsweet doesn't remember the first game he played, but I actually remember, because I remember bringing him to the TV when he was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, and I like forcibly made him play Super Mario Bros. 1, and that basically was the start of his gaming career. And yeah, so I was wondering, like, maybe you guys have a think about do you guys know what the first game you ever played was? And like, what did you think of it? Did you do you think it was a good game? What console was it on, you know? And let us know in the comments below. So look guys, that's all for today, and thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.